Hello friends, in this video I'm going to walk you through how you can create a lock screen GPO in your organization. Whether you're trying to deploy a lock screen policy in your organization, this video is going to be a quick walkthrough. So the first step will be to create a folder in your favorite directory and then copy the lock screen to that. So I've already created a folder on my C drive and then copy the image I want to use for my lock screen to the folder. The next thing will be to share that. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to click on properties. I'm going to go to the sharing tab and I'm going to click share. So I'm going to add everyone to it, which of course will be everyone that is joined to my organization. I'm going to just give them redirect access and I'm going to click on share. Once that is done, I'm going to right click on it to copy the link and I'm going to click done. So the next thing will be to go to our group policy management and then I'm going to create a policy. So on the root directory, of course, you can create it anywhere you feel like on any OU, but for me, I'll just go with the root directory. So I'm going to click on create a policy and I'm just going to type it lock screen. Of course, you can add any name that works for you. I'm going to right click on it and then edit. The next thing will be to go to computer configuration, expand policy, expand administrative template, and head over to control panel. I'm going to expand control panel and then click on personalization. The first one will be to click on force specific default policy. On this, I'm going to click on enabled and I'm going to paste that UNC part, which is, of course, I'm going to delete this file source and then it's just going to be backslash lock screen. I'm going to take that lock screen and at the end I'm going to put the name of the image I want to use. I think it's BG or JPG or something. So I'm going to put the image of the link to the name of the image on that screen. Once I have that, I'm just going to click apply and then click OK. The next thing will be to prevent users from changing lock screen. So I'm just going to click on that, enable that, apply, and then I'm going to click OK. For that, I'm done. The rest will just be to go to my command prompt, run it as an administrator. I'm going to click yes. Now I'm going to do gp update /force policy updated, etc. So that's all. You can decide to enforce the policy if you have similar policy in your organization. For me, linking it is fine. So if your organization uses Windows Enterprise version, this is going to work for you. Of course, this is all you need. But if you still have some users that still uses Windows Pro in your environment, that means you have to modify your policy to include them. And one way you can include them is creating a registry policy. So include other Windows version in our lock screen policy. Remember, in the lock screen policy we created, we specify that it's only applied to enterprise. But what if we have users that has Windows Pro in our environment? We also want to include them in our policy regardless. So first thing I'm going to do will be to sign in. So I'm going to locate the policy that we worked on before, which is this. I'm going to edit it. So our goal here is to modify the registry so that it includes other Windows versions. So for me to do that, I'm going to modify the policy that I've created before. And under the policy, I'm going to go to preference and I'm going to go to Windows settings and I'm going to click on registry. So let me expand that so we have a blank registry. So the first thing will be to right click, go to all tasks and click on add. So for the actions, I'm going to leave it as update. The hive, I'm going to leave it at local machine, and for the key part, I'm going to browse to personalization to CXP, which is under key. I'll expand software, expand Microsoft, and I'm going to head over to Windows should be down, which is this. I'm going to expand Windows. So I expand current version and I'm going to browse to personalization CXP, which is this. I'm going to select that. So the name is going to be lock screen image status. The reg value will be a D word and the hexadecimal value, or the value data rather, is going to be 1. So I'm just going to apply that and I'm going to click OK. So I'll click the create the next value, which is same approach. Right click on and all tags and click on add. So still same local machine, same location. So this time the name is just going to be lock screen image path, and the value this time we are okay with reg sc, and the value is going to be the location of our image. So we are going to paste that UNC location and the name of the image.jpg, I think, which is it, and I'm going to apply that and click OK. So for the remaining two, I'm going to give you that as an assignment, following the same approach I used in creating the first two to create the remaining two. Of course, we already have the image status created and then the image part. So, and once you do it correctly, you are going to arrive at this. So the next thing will be to head over to your command prompt and simply do your group policy update /false. And once you have that, you will be good to go. Feel free to reach out to me on the comment section if you experience any issue trying to implement this on your environment. Of course, I will be available to help. Thank you.